this video, we're going to be going over body movement, yoga. The style of yoga that we're going to be doing is Ashtanga. Ashtanga yoga has been a very powerful method of yoga that I've learned along with Kundalini, because Ashtanga to me is more of a masculine energy behind it. Kundalini is also an amazing yoga to get into as well, because I consider it to be the feminine aspect. So when you combine both of those yogas together, or the asanas for the yoga, you create a really beautiful union of breath and mindfulness. So in this particular video, I'm going to be going over Ashtanga yoga primary series, and we're going to be doing not full primary series, because to do the full primary series will take about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'm going to be jumping around and just showing you different exercises within it that you can utilize yourself and you can practice on your own, so that you can be in more of a union with your physical body. Now, before we get started, there is a style of breath that I want to make sure that you're practicing when you're doing this. It's called Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath is a style of breath where you only inhale through the nose and out the nose. So it's similar to this. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear it, but it sounds like this. So when you inhale, and then when you exhale, it sounds like the ocean coming out. Or another way to say it is, it sounds like Darth Vader when he's breathing through the mask, but you're only inhaling and exhaling out the nose. So you want to combine your breath with your body movement. And at any point, make sure that you are practicing breath rather than getting the movements down first. The breath is the primary thing that you want to focus on. So if you get the breath down, then the body movements come secondary. So focus more on your breath as you're doing these exercises. Okay? So this video, I think, I'm estimating it to be about, let's say, 40 minutes to 45 minutes, something like that. It may go over, because I want to do a little bit of sound healing for you guys as well. So let's get into it. So to begin, we come to the front of our mat. Have both of your toes touching together. Place your hands in prayer position. When you're here, you go ahead and close the eyes and begin Ujjayi breath, only inhaling and exhaling out the nose. And maintain that breath, and as you do, begin thinking about an intention where you want to cultivate all this energy for. Because what you're doing is you're cultivating energy, you're drawing energy in, and then you're going to direct it somewhere. So choose where you want to direct it to. What is it that you want to give love to? What is it that you want to put awareness on? And to begin, you do an Om followed by a mantra. This mantra is in Sanskrit, so you don't necessarily have to follow or repeat it after me, but I'm going to repeat it because this mantra opens a space so that all of the teachers from the lineage of Ashtanga come through and support us on this journey. So do so. Just go ahead and close the eyes and have your hands in prayer position. Take a deep inhale into the nose. Vande Gurunam Chadenara Vinde Sandara Shita Svatma Sukava Bode Nishre Yase Jangalika Yamane Samsara Hala Hala Mohashantiye Apahu Purushakaram Shankachakrasi Dadenam Sahasra Shirasam Svetam Praramami Patanjalim. Deep inhale through the nose. Opening the eyes, inhale, raise the arms up as you look up. Exhale, come forward, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, jump or step back into high plank. Deep inhale in. Exhale, lower down slowly. Inhale, upward dog. You pull the chest forward, shoulders back, look up. Hold that breath. Exhale, downward dog. Pick the hips up towards the sky. Look back towards your belly button. And bicycle your feet back and forth so that your heels touch the mat, one side at a time. Staying here for 5 breaths. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Deep inhale through the nose, bend the knees, look forward, jump or step forward. Exhale. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up, reverse swan dive, raise the arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer position, bringing the hands down towards the chest, closing the eyes, focusing your attention and awareness on the breath. Reminding yourself of your intention, the sankalpa. Sankalpa is another name for intention. What you just did is an asana of sun salutation A. We're going to do the same thing 2 more times. Open the eyes, raise the hands up, and inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, jump or step back. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Looking back towards your belly button, maintaining your focus on your breath. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Deep inhale. Bend the knees, look forward, jump or step forward. Exhale. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up all the way. Exhale, hands down to the heart center, closing the eyes. Maintaining Ujjayi breath. Filling the belly up with air first. Exhaling back towards the spine, out the nose. And in this moment, begin thinking about something that you're grateful for. Doing one more of that same sequence. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, jump or step back. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, lower down slowly. Hover here. Make sure you're not touching the ground. Allow yourself to hover. Inhale, upward dog. Chest forward, shoulders back. Look up. Hold the breath. Exhale, jump or step back, or exhale, come up into downward dog. Staying here for 5 breaths, looking back towards your belly button. See if you can have both heels of your feet on the mat. Pull them down towards the mat. 3. 4. 5. Deep inhale through the nose. Bend the knees, look forward, jump or step forward. Exhale. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the heart center, closing the eyes, focusing your attention and awareness on the breath. Being thankful for the air that you're feeling through the lungs. Moving on to sun salutation B. For sun salutation B, it's a little bit modified from the first style that we're doing. So what we're going to do is you're going to pretend you're going to sit in a chair. So you're going to inhale, bend down on your knees, pretending you're holding something in between the knees, like a penny. Deep inhale, hold this breath, look up. Exhale, straighten, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, jump or step back. Hover here. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower down and hover still. Inhale, upward dog. Pulling the chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog. Here's where you start to change a little bit. So from here, on your next inhale, your right foot comes in between your hands. Rotate your back left foot 45 degrees. Inhale, come up. Arms straight up, your hips facing forward. Hold the breath, look up. Exhale, back down, frame your right foot. Deep inhale. Right foot back, exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. The next inhale, left foot comes forward. Rotate your back right foot 45 degrees. Inhale, come up all the way. Look up. Hold the breath. Exhale, frame the left foot. Deep inhale. Left foot back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Staying here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale deeply. Bend the knees, look forward. Jump or step forward. Exhale. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up in the chair position, pretending you're holding something in between your knees. Raise the arms up. Hold the breath, look up. Exhale, extend the knees, hands to the heart center. Close the eyes, focus your attention and awareness on the breath. Feel the wind hitting your skin. Listening to the sounds going on around us. Maintaining Ujjayi breath, inhaling through the nose and out the nose. I'm going to do that same thing 2 more times. Inhale, raise the arms up as you come into seated posture. Hold the breath. Look up. Exhale, straighten, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, jump or step back. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lower down and hover. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Same thing here. Next inhale, your right foot comes forward. Rotate your back left foot. Exhale. Inhale, come up all the way. Raise the arms up, look up. Hold the breath. Make sure your hips are facing forward. Exhale, frame the right foot. Inhale deeply. Right foot back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Next inhale, left foot forward. Rotate the back right foot. Exhale. Deep inhale, come up all the way. Look up. Hold the breath. Notice what you feel. Exhale, frame the left foot. Deep inhale. Left foot back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Staying here for 5 breaths. Bicycle your feet. Make sure your attention, you're looking at your belly button. 1, 2. Pick your hips up towards the sky. 3, 4, 5. Deep inhale in. Bend the knees, look forward. Jump or step forward. Exhale. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up in the seat, chair posture. Hold the breath. Look up. Exhale, extend, hands to heart center, closing the eyes, focusing your attention and awareness on the breath. Remembering your sankalpa, what your intention was. Why are you cultivating this energy? Why are you moving all this energy around? One more of that same sequence. Inhale, raise the arms up as you come into seated posture. Hold the breath, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, jump or step back. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower down, hover. Inhale, upward dog. Chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog, picking the hips up towards the sky. Next inhale, right foot forward. Rotate the back left, 45 degrees. Come up, inhale. Exhale, back down. Inhale deeply. Right foot back, exhale down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Next inhale, left foot forward. Rotate the back right foot. Inhale, come up all the way up. Exhale, frame the left foot. Inhale deeply. Left foot back, exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Staying here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Jump or step forward. Exhale. Inhale, come up in a seated posture. Hold the breath. Exhale, extend, hands to the heart center. Focus on your attention and awareness on the breath. Filling the belly up with air. Sucking the belly back towards the spine. going over something that you're thankful for. Opening our eyes, bringing your feet hip distance apart, hands on your hips, chest forward. Pretend you're a superhero. Push forward, inhale, look up. Exhale, begin to bend forward. Let go of your hips, drop your hands down, and put your index finger and your pointer finger, or your index finger and your middle finger underneath the big toe. And your thumb, put it on the toenail and apply pressure on the toenail. Inhale deeply. Exhale, pull yourself in, pulling the elbows away from each other, keeping the knees straight. Staying here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up halfway. Bend the knees slightly. Exhale. This time, place your hands underneath your feet. Bend your knees as much as you can, or have to get into this position. And then straighten the knees out as much as possible. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, pull yourself in. Staying here for 5 breaths. 1. If you want to feel a little bit of extra stretch, lean forward on your feet against the wrist. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees, hands on the hips. Inhale up slowly. Exhale, both feet touch, hands to heart center, closing the eyes, focusing your attention and awareness on the breath. Being grateful for what you're feeling in this moment. Okay, going on to the next practice. Let's see. From here, take a deep inhale, bring your right foot back about 4 feet. Now your left foot is pointing forwards. You're going to pivot and alternate your feet. So now your left foot is going to go straight, sideways, and then your right foot is going to go straight to the back. So you're going to basically pivot towards the opposite direction. But I'm going to show you what it looks like from this side. So once you're here, you're going to inhale, come to a T, make your body like a T. This is called triangle pose. Pretend that you're stuck in between 2 pieces of glass. Your hips are facing to the side. Inhale deeply. Exhale, bring the left hand, or for you, the right hand, down towards your right foot. And make sure your shoulders, look at here real quick, make sure your shoulders are not like this. Your shoulders are stacked on top of each other because you're stuck in between 2 pieces of glass. Once you're bent as much as you can, look over your right or your left shoulder for you and look at your hand. Stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up slowly. Exhale. Pivot towards the opposite direction. Now you're going to be on your left side. I'm going to be on my right side. Same thing here. Arms to a T. From here, bend down to your left side as much as you can. And look over your left shoulder, making sure your shoulders are stacked, not sideways, like this. They're stacked on top of each other. Looking over your left shoulder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep inhale. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come up slowly. Exhale, both feet to touch, hands to the heart center, closing the eyes, focusing your attention and awareness on the breath. Opening the eyes slowly. Now I know I'm jumping around through a lot of different asanas within the primary series, but I'm doing it for time constraint reasons. So the next sequence that we're going to be going into is balancing postures. I feel that balancing sequence and balancing postures are very important because it balances your left and right hemispheres of your brain and your body. And also, when you're in balance, it's an indication that you're not in your thoughts. The more that you're going to be in your thoughts when you do this sequence that I'm about to show you, the more difficult it's going to be to stay balanced on your feet or on a foot. So it's important to have a drishti point. It's a point of focus. So choose something in front of you that is stationary, that doesn't move. So you're looking for the drishti point, your focal point, your point of reference. So once you have that, we're going to place all of our weight on our left foot. And there's a couple different variations that you can do with this. I'm going to show you each variation to see which one is best for your body. And then as you progress, you can start challenging yourself with other means. So the first thing, all your weight is on your left side. Focus on the drishti point. You're going to bring your right foot just on the ankle and hands in prayer position. And stay here. This may be where you're at. If you want to challenge yourself, move up a little bit on the calf, just below the kneecap, making sure you're not on the kneecap, because if you put your foot on the kneecap, you could hurt the knee itself. If this is too easy for you, challenge yourself a little bit more. Go above the kneecap, on the inner thigh. If this is too easy for you, maybe some of you have very good flexibility, and you could come into, hang on, I got a cramp. Or you could come into half lotus. So half lotus would be something like this. If that's too easy for you, you can challenge yourself one more and place your right hand behind the back, interlace, and grab your right big toe and stay here. Wherever you are, keep your hands in prayer position and focus on the drishti point. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. 1. Maintain Ujjayi breath. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay. Begin to place your left hand on the left hip and bring your right foot up, like so. Grab onto your right big toe. If this is where you're at, stay here. If you want to challenge yourself, deep inhale. Exhale, extend. Staying here for 5 breaths. No matter what, stay there for 5 breaths. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, extend that right leg out to the right side as you look over your left shoulder. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Point the toe, lift your foot up, point it forward. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Lift, and then back down, and then do a little shake. Shake that butt. Okay. Same thing we do to one side, we do to the other side. So, place all of your weight on your right side. Raise your left foot either on the ankle, on the calf, above the thigh, or half lotus, wherever you were on the other side. Some of you may be more flexible on one side than the other, so play with that. You're learning your body, you're learning what you're capable of, and you're learning what your thresholds are. Focus on the drishti point. Inhaling, exhaling through the nose. 1, 2. Filling the belly up with air. Sucking the belly back towards the spine. 4, 5. Right hand on the right hip. Left hand grabs the left big toe. Deep inhale. Exhale, extend. Staying here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep inhale. Extend towards the left, looks towards the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point the toe. Ooh. Oh, I lost my balance. Point the toe forward. Staying here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift and then back down. Do a little shake. Awesome. Okay. Now we're gonna sit down and come into some seated postures, about 1 or 2 postures, and then we're gonna do one closing sequence, followed by a small meditation, and then some sound healing. Okay, so for this, let's see here. Extend your legs out, forward. Frame your sit bones. Pull the toes back towards you so that they're facing towards you. Straighten the back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest. Staying here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Grab onto where you can, the ankles, the shins, the big toes, whatever's available to you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, pull yourself in, staying here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go of your big toe and come up 1 vertebrae at a time. Your neck and head come up last as you exhale. So come up slowly. 1, 2. Keep the eyes closed and just focus your attention on the breath. Remembering what your sankalpa was, what your intention was. Opening the eyes. Okay? We're going to come into closing sequence. So I'm going to, I'll face this way. So the way to do it is, no, do it this way. So you're going to come onto your back. And you're going to raise your feet like this. And place your hands on the sides of your feet. Make sure your head and neck are on the mat. Once you're here, inhale and bring your hips up and hold there for about 5 breaths. Begin. 1, 2. You ought to feel this on the front of your thighs. 3, 4, 5. Lower down slowly. Now this next one, you're going to raise your legs up towards the sky. You're going to do this because it's going to circulate all the blood down towards the head. This is called shoulder stance. Okay, so it's going to look a little funny, but you're going to stay here for 8 long deep inhales and exhales. There's a reason for it, because all the blood is going to circulate from your feet down towards your head and then back after we're done. And it's going to circulate the new blood and put new blood in its place. So to do so, inhale, raise your legs up and support your lower back. Staying here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure you're supporting your lower back. 8. Now drop your legs behind the head. Drop them as much as you can. And your arms are going to come behind the back. Staying here for 8 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale deeply, raise the legs up. Exhale, bring one vertebrae of your back at a time back onto the mat. Slowly lowering the legs, little by little, in a controlled way. Staying here for a moment. Stay laying on your back. I'm going to do a small little sound healing for you guys. Begin to wiggle the toes and the fingers. Begin to bring your knees to your chest. Hug yourself. Begin rocking left to right. And rock over to your right side so that you're in fetal position. The first position that we were ever born into, our first yoga posture. This is the posture of transformation and of rebirth. And as you're sitting in this position, I ask of you to decide who you want to be the moment that you step off that mat. What aspects of yourself do you wish to let go of that no longer serve where you're heading? Make that choice. Decide who the new you is going to be when you step off that mat. And when you're ready, come back up in the seated position slowly. Alright, slowly start to come back up in the seated position. We're going to conclude with a small meditation. Once you're in seated position, place your thumb and index finger together and the other three fingers parallel to each other. The tops of your hand is on the top of your knee. Having the three fingers that are parallel pointing down, close the eyes. Keep the back straight. Take a deep inhale into the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly out the nose, suck the belly back towards the spine. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale back towards the spine. Deep inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale back towards the spine. Inhale deeply. Hold. Exhale back towards the spine. Inhale deeply. Exhale back towards the spine. Two more times, deep inhale. Hold. Exhale back towards the spine. Last one, deep inhale. Hold. Exhale down, back towards the spine. Breathing normally, place your hands in prayer position. Keeping the eyes closed, bring the hands up to the forehead, stating out loud or in your mind, I see you. I see that I am. Raising the hands up above the crown, I understand you. I understand that I am. Bringing the hands down to the chest, saying it out loud, but directing it to yourself, I love you. I love that I am. Bowing your head down in honor and recognition of yourself, take time out of your day to love your body, to love your vessel and your temple. Placing your hands on the ground, bowing yourself down to the earth. Thanking Mother Earth, Pachamama, for allowing us to feel what we've felt, this sandbox of reality. And slowly coming back up in your own time and in your own way. So I thank each of you for taking the time and participating and giving love to your body. Body movement is very important to move all that stagnant energy and all that things that we don't really want to address so that we can bring it to the surface, push it away. Thank you. So a couple things before I end the video. First is, as I was recording this video, I found a blue jay feather. And I want to gift this blue jay feather to someone who watches this video. And the way that I'm going to gift it is whoever sends me a message or comments on this video as to what video in my channel has the most amount of views will get this feather mailed to them. I just have to get your address, and I'm also going to include a small gift as well aside from this. So I want to gift this to you guys. I want to gift this to someone who can appreciate it. And it's a blue jay feather. So in the description of this video, I'll have what a blue jay feather represents. And best of luck to whoever gets this feather. And it's first come, first serve, because I only have one. I just found this here in the garden. So that's for whoever comments on that. And secondly, I want to show you guys some herbs that I've been taking. It's called the Interstellar Plan, Interstellar Herbs. It has, this one's called Trinity. I'm going to hold it to the camera to see if you can see the different herbs in it. But it has many different Chinese medicines involved in it. I've been taking this as a supplement, as my daily supplement in the morning when I wake up. This one's called Peel. It has different types of like citrus peels and different peels itself. If you're interested in adding Chinese medicine, adding certain herbs to your repertoire for your body, I would recommend going to the interstellarplan.com and utilizing my code WaterMagister so that you can get a 5% discount. This one's called 7 Sages. This one has 7 different herbs that are broken down, or 7 different packages that are broken down, and it has different types of herbs for each one. This is very small text, so I'm not sure if it's going to pick it up or not, but I'm going to put it in front of the camera regardless. So if you're interested in that, just go to the interstellarplan.com and yeah, see you guys.